My name's Stefanyk, and I'm CEO founder of Kanopi Studios. I started working with Scott because I felt like I wanted more control and clarity around my sales process. And right now, or it was just me being the sales process. So I wanted to build out a team and get myself out of the way. Some of the challenges I had before I started working with Scott was there wasn't a lot of targeted activities. It was me going out to conferences, doing my best with follow-up. I didn't have a lot of templates or anything really organized to facilitate me getting out of my own way, and it was too hard at the time to figure out what I needed to do to actually get those templates together. So Scott's had a huge impact on our business. Right away, we saw some immediate closes. The biggest thing that I've noticed when working with Scott is the time to close a deal is a lot shorter. So not only do I have more clarity as to where the deal is in the pipeline, I have a better sense of when it's going to close, and I'm able to move things a lot faster than I was able to in the past. Sure. Yeah, so a specific example of when that happened is there's a technique that Scott uses called pardon me, I'm going to start that again. So a specific tactic that's really helped my agency become better at sales is writing these soft contract emails, which is essentially getting the client to say yes along the way and agree with making sure that the goals are in alignment with the organization's objectives, and just having real clarity on what the organization's goals are and having the client reiterate and confirm that along the way has helped us keep on target when we've gone from a marketing person who has originally talked to us, when they need to go and talk to the CFO or the CEO about getting that decision, it's easier for them to carry out our voice in the boardroom. Yeah. So I'm really excited about working with Scott because he's very tactical and he gives a lot of tools and templates that are applicable to any business. At first, when I started working with Scott, I was a little bit nervous because I'm an agency and I'm not necessarily a traditional kind of startup, but the ability that for him to provide individualized coaching on a one-on-one basis in the group setting that's very relevant and targeted has been incredible for my business. So if someone's just starting to work with Scott or is curious on what that looks like, I would say that there's a lot of sales coaches out there. And one thing that really differentiates Scott is he's hands-on, he's super friendly, he's engaged, he's enthusiastic, and he's experienced. And so when I was going through the sales process with him, I liked the way he styled his communications. It was very friendly, it was very human, it didn't feel like I was ever being pitched, and all the coaching that we've done with him has made it feel like I'm having a deeper conversation and a connection with my clients versus having this schlick stick of a sales program. It's much more strategic and conversational driven.